feeling better? It's so possible if you know about these things like the socks and the Lounge Doctor leg rest. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, every single one of these are gonna sell out in this presentation. In the small, I had 115 before when I got to work. I know my producer's gonna update me. The large, I only had 131 of these, and the medium, now I have 100 in the small. See, 15 sold just from the preview. And I have, how many in the medium? 240, so 2 dozen of those sold. And large, I only have 120 in the large. I have 3 color choices, 2 color choices, light blue or heather gray. So let's, okay, we have both colors in each size. So let's bring out our special guest, Matthew Peters, who is has worked as an emergency room nurse and been in, one of our medical experts here at HSN, or health and wellness. I mean, but this was invented by Dr. Chris, who is a board certified vascular surgeon. And I know he's gonna be speaking during this presentation. We have a sound on tape with him. But it's something so simple, but makes such a huge difference.
Yeah, and you know what? So I watched every minute of that presentation that you just had with Bob. And so that's a great product, all right? That compression, great product. And everyone who bought on the last item, I've never seen a more perfect transition. This is why, so just to tell you, I only come on here over the last 10 years for game changers, like Helen says.
Yes.
This is an absolute game changer. So what the Lounge Doctor is going to do is put you in the ideal position to elevate your legs, which is also the most comfortable position. But what I'm gonna start is by telling everybody why you're going to buy this and why everyone else is. It's because we don't know, I didn't know this until I used my Lounge Doctor, that about 80% of us would be diagnosed with some sort of venous disease or vascular issue that affects our lower body and our legs if doctors were properly trained to screen for that issue or those issues. But because we're walking around undiagnosed and unaware of that, you know what the difference is when you properly elevate your legs and you get that fluid to drain and recirculate back into your body. The way that it makes me feel is I've got a pep in my step.
Oh, yeah.
I have more energy, I'm more comfortable, and you're gonna look at Donna right there. We're gonna show you on the couch, and we're gonna go show you scientifically why this is the most ideal position to effectively reduce leg swelling. But I wanna tell you this too, is that if you're watching right now and you're saying, do I need this product? I'm gonna answer that question for you by saying this. Yes, you do. So whether you are a trained athlete who runs triathlons and does that on a regular basis, whether you simply are on your feet every day and you need a little bit of a boost and you need that recirculation, or if, let's say that you have trouble even getting up in the morning and walking across the kitchen floor to make a cup of coffee, this is for you in all circumstances. And you know why? It's because every single day, Helen, we start the day with an enemy. You know what that is?
Gravity.
Yes.
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 Yep.
So I heard you talking about that before. How are you going to combat gravity and reverse that issue and be more comfortable and reduce any sort of leg swelling unless you hang upside down by a tree or do something like that? So look at how gravity is punishing you literally all the time, every day from when you get up. And what it's doing is it's keeping a lot of that sluggish fluid and all of those things that you don't know is happening down in your lower extremities or your legs. And what that makes for is a miserable day. What you're watching there is the perfect position to be in to reduce that leg swelling. And if you do it with the scientifically correct angles, everybody, it only takes 20 minutes a day to get the maximum benefit. So I want you to think back before we look at Donna. So that was kind of like the AI Donna, Helen.
Yeah.
And here's the real Donna. And the real Donna, the only reason I know she's awake is because she just laughed at my stupid joke.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is this: if the doctor or anybody, whether you sprained an ankle, maybe you need a boost, maybe a pregnancy, anything like that, if they said, go home and elevate your legs, you say, okay, that's easy enough. And then what happens? You go home and you say, I have no idea how to do this. This is why this product was invented. And I want to share it with everybody, the angles that are used. So Dr. Chris Dixon, who's a vascular surgeon, he knew that this angle right here at the hip had to be exactly 40 degrees to prevent blood flow from getting kind of pinched off at the hip. He also knew that moving up to the knee, that this knee had to be perfectly at a 25-degree angle. Why is that? Because when you take pillows, and I'm going to lift your legs up here, Donna, if you do something like this, you're going to find that either you're going to hyperextend your leg and occlude or block the blood flow right there from that proper circulation, or you're going to lie too flat and it's going to pool all the way up here. What does that mean for you? It means that you're not going to be comfortable. You might even be doing damage. But with the Lounge Doctor, we have that perfect 25-degree angle here, and again, this is research from a vascular surgeon, 15-degree slope here, which allows that draining fluid back in here. I know, everybody, that you're going to hear from Dr. Chris yourself here on the show, which is great, but this is seeing is believing. How do we know what
size to order?
Perfect question. So we want you, like everyone else who has ordered, to be able to lay down on the couch and instantly get this feeling. So we've made it easy. So if you're 5'5" or under, you're going to go with the small. If you're between 5'5" and 5'10", you're going to go with the medium. And if you're 5'10" and up, just grab the large. So all you need to do is tell us how tall you are, and then talk to the operator about ordering this. Because, and trust me, I know this, Helen, too. Yeah. No joke, when we say I haven't seen this in stock in a while, it hasn't been, so please get it home.
It has not been, but I would love to take a listen to Dr. Chris Dixon, who is the inventor of this, and he's going to give you more details, so take a listen.
I'm Dr. Chris Dixon. I'm a board-certified vascular surgeon, and I invented the Lounge Doctor leg rest. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how did you come up with this product? Well, physicians recommend leg elevation for a long list of conditions, yet amazingly, no one ever asked the question, what's the most effective way to elevate the legs? So I decided to answer that question. I reviewed all the science on leg elevation, put all that science together, and came up with the most effective position to elevate your legs. And then I designed the leg rest so it would position the legs correctly, and then patented that design, and we started the company.
Yeah, it's so great to hear from the actual inventor. I mean, the fact that he's a vascular surgeon, it's just so fascinating. All right, I would like to do some updates for the 3 sizes that we have available. They are in stock, but starting out with the small, okay, there's 89 orders left in small, and that's it. And then the medium, 240 in the medium, which we have the most in, and then the large, about 120. And there's 300 people in the ordering process right now. But Matt, we were talking before the show, and I was sharing that every single night I sleep with my legs exactly like this. I did go get an adjustable base in my bed that has a 0 gravity position. It was like buying a small car. It was very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't do you any good if you're on the couch, or if you're, you can't take it around the house with you. You can't travel with it.
No, you
so
cannot.
if you go to somebody's house, it's only like, but this is the exact same position, and it's under $100.
Yeah, and we shared that in comments, so we chatted, and I also have the mega $1,000 bed, and you know what? My Lounge Doctor is priceless. I can take it anywhere. It weighs a pound. You have a cover on there that's washable. But I want Donna to do something for everybody at home, because I want you to see what your experience will be. So Donna, if you could stand up really quickly for me. She hates it when I ask her to do that because she's super comfortable.
She's like, wait a minute,
so
I've been paid to sleep.
Exactly. So what we're gonna have Donna do is, and I'll even have you do this, and so when you get your Lounge Doctor home, you're gonna set it on the sofa. You want it to be on a flat surface, so it can be on the sofa, it could be on the floor, or it could be on a bed. And then you're gonna find that position. Now, how does Donna know what that perfect position is? Because all Donna has to know is that she's, what, 5'7"? All right, so that means she has a medium. So see how perfectly it fits Donna's body. So she just got up and got back down again in about a couple of seconds. And I want everybody to understand that with these angles, 40 degrees here at the hip, 25 degrees here at the knee, and this 15-degree slope, by scientific research by a vascular surgeon, I want you to know, and I want to repeat this again, whether it's a $5,000 anti-gravity bed that you're purchasing or anything else, that leg elevation position, this one right here, is the only one in the world patented with those angles. It's the only thing you can get that does this and achieves these results, because Lounge Doctor is patented, and I want to be very clear on that, that you get those kind of results in only a few minutes a day, 20 minutes. But you're going to be able to lay on this for a lot longer, because it is also, because it's the right recipe for that perfect leg elevation and to reduce leg swelling, that is synonymous with comfort. So it's also the most comfortable position without you putting a thought into it after you get it home.
Yeah, I mean, they're very, very popular. We have about 100 left in each of them. You can use FlexPay, so it's $33.92. I'm sorry, $33.32 to get home, and you can use this anywhere, forever. You know, around your house, when you travel and go to, you know, someone else's house, you're in a guest bed, have your legs elevated, you know, whether you are on your feet all day. I'll tell you, I used to travel for work. I have this side career where it involves tons of traveling, which I did, and I had so much leg pain. I was actually rushed to the emergency room. They thought I had the like blood clots in my legs.
Oh, wow.
The achy, but it turned out I was okay, but it was just so much not elevating my legs. And then that's why I wear the compression socks when I fly, and I got the elevated bed, you know, to have that.
Yeah.
The difference that it makes, and when you wake up in the morning, how much energy, you just feel so much better when you have your, and I'm talking about sleeping every night in this. You could just be chilling and relaxing and watching TV. If you've got a, like a recliner chair, you could put it on your recliner chair, and your head could be up and watching TV, and your legs could be in this position, right?
You can do that, yes. And I want to be clear for everybody, just full transparency with proper leg elevation, like 101. You definitely want your heart to be below your legs. So when we saw Donna on the couch, that's why you want it on a flat surface, to get the maximum benefit out of your Lounge Doctor. But absolutely, I have used it that way too. I've sat in the recliner and wanted to elevate my legs. I'm not really giving myself all of that leg elevation benefit, but you know what? It is so darn comfortable.
I mean, when somebody says, come on in, put your feet up. It's like, it's so much in our vernacular that we don't even think about, oh yeah, put your feet up. But the doctor, vascular surgeon, Dr. Dixon, that we listen to, is talking about the exact position for the maximum benefit. But we're going to take a listen and hear other people's experience, including the doctor, talking about the details. So take a listen.
When we developed this product, we knew that we had a product that truly everyone needed and that would truly benefit people and make their lives better. And so our mission was to get a Lounge Doctor leg rest into every home. And if you've been elevating your legs incorrectly all these years because you weren't doing it the correct way, and you get this product, it will truly change your life.
Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys some updates. I apologize. I know the camera's on you, but if you want the small, I only have 19 orders left, and the blue is gone. I have the heather gray only. In the medium, Rob, what were you saying, how many we had left? 180 left. I know we started the presentation with 260, 90 in each color. This is the gray, and then we have 90 in the blue. And in the large, we have 110 left. And tell everybody how, again, you know what size. I get the small because I'm 5'4" and 3/4, so I'm just a little bit under 5'5".
Yep.
Donna would be the medium.
Donna's the medium, right, in 5'5" to 5'10", and then if you're 5'10" and up, you want to go with that large like I do. I want to be super clear here as we're wrapping this up, everybody. This is not a product just if you're ailing or if you need to turn something around. Leg elevation in the proper way is necessary in order for us to recirculate everything through our body to get rid of that sluggish, heavy feeling in our legs. There's only one way to do it effectively, and that's if you have the right angles. And you need to finish by looking at Donna's legs here and what a perfectly comfortable position she is. It almost looks like, you know, the couch and the Lounge Doctor is one unit that molds perfectly to Donna's legs. And it's just because with the angles and how this was scientifically created, you're gonna wanna use this every single day, and you will.
And Matt, we've got to wrap up now.
Yep.
Do you have another presentation with us today?
This is
I
it.
can't imagine because I don't think we have hardly. But if you are on the line, you'll be able to get in on it, or you could go to hsn.com. Now there's 268.67. You guys are all grabbing them, and we sell out of these every time we get them in stock. Now we're going to take a little break, and we come back. We've got Miracle Mobility. This is an electric wheelchair, a folding electric wheelchair. We're going to be doing a full presentation right after this break, so stay tuned.
As a chef, cooking's not only my job, it's a passion. And I know the importance of having the right tools. Enter Kitchen HQ. From high